What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at New World and their latest patch 1.0.1. This patch is released today, so we're going to take a look and see what they are fixing, what they're patching, what they're changing. There are some bad news if you are one of the epic loot farmers. But before we get into the video, we're giving away a copy of New World. All you have to do is comment on any New World video and make sure you're subscribed and click the like button. With that being said, let's get straight into the patch notes. So let's start with the general patch note, and that is they've implemented the groundwork for the character server transfer, and they may see elements of this work in the game store. So basically they're continuing to work on this feature, and then they're going to have more information when this is actually going to be live. This is where we can change server. I believe you get one free go, but you know, generally you can change server, and that's going to help us get into the game, less queues, and also if your friends are on different servers, join them. So now moving on to the AFK Prevention, and so basically they are trying to stop people from going AFK in high population servers, you know, because it's stopping people from getting in. People are just running into walls. You've probably seen it. So they've added an additional AFK Prevention to ensure players cannot fool the existing system with simulated mouse movement. I'm assuming that's like macros and stuff on mouses. They've also shortened the AFK warning message from 20 minutes to 15 minutes. That's a pre-message to tell you you are going to be kicked from the game for being AFK. And then they've also shortened the AFK disconnect from 25 to 20 minutes. So if you leave your game for 20 minutes without you doing anything, you will be kicked back to the menu. They did mention previously that they would punish people if they carried on doing this over and over again and abuse the system to stop, you know, getting into the queues again, which, you know, I don't know if that's good or bad, because I don't feel like we should have to do AFK, but I also understand why people do it. So the next one is just a small kind of addition, and that is to do with the world queue. And they've added a confirmation screen when a player attempts to leave the queue for a world. So that meaning you can't accidentally leave, because some people accidentally clicking the button and it was clicking them out of the queue and putting them to the back again. This is just going to give you a confirmation screen to make sure you definitely want to leave that queue. So now let's get into the big part of this, and that is the general fixes. So they have fixed a rare issue causing the interact key not to properly function on objects in the world. They've also fixed an issue causing the barrel to not appear in the pirate stance emotes. They fixed an issue where players did not receive coin as a reward for some activities. They fixed a bug where interrupting the fast travel animation may cause the player's character to become stuck inside of a house. They fixed an issue in territory standing rewards where their localized text was missing. They fixed an issue where players are asked to claim achievement titles multiple times after logging back into the game. They fixed an issue causing leg animations to freeze. They also fixed game crashes related to the New World Twitch integrations. They fixed a rare issue where players could enter state where they could not be hit by most attacks. They fixed an issue where certain item containers could be looted infinitely. And they also fixed an issue where the abandoned event notification could sometimes persist after the player abandoned the event. Some of which we have experienced in the game, some of which we haven't. I would have liked to have been able to open those crates over and over again, but I did not know about that. But yeah, so some good bug fixes and some general fixes in this patch note. Now for the bad news, and that is they have fixed an issue causing Pastor Welsh to spawn aggressively at the Welsham point of interest. That is our epic loot farm that has now been patched. I'm assuming they'll just change the spawn rate. Now they've also fixed an issue causing enemies to spawn slower than intended in the Bulrush Wash point of interest. They've also fixed an issue causing Overseer Zane to respawn slower than intended in the Something to Prove quest, which happened to me yesterday. And they've also fixed an issue where Master Zint could have duplicated respawns at the Cannon Tomb. So some good fixes there. Obviously a sad one with the loot farm, but it's good to see that they are patching stuff and they are doing general improvements. Now, last but not least, there are some quest fixes, actually quite a lot of these. They have added missing journal information about the recommended quest level for players attempting to unlock the second faction rank. They fixed an issue where resetting the Blessing of Earth quest when you have gained any of the blessings will block progression in the main story. They fixed an issue where the Azov full minute quest will be unavailable to players if they first complete other Windsward quests. They fixed an issue where completing the Goodwill Squashing quest prevents the player from obtaining the Aruda Jam quest. They've also fixed an issue where the barkeep conversation state in First Light can enter a state where quests cannot be obtained from the barkeep. They fixed an issue where completing the Taste for Revenge quest prevents the player from obtaining the Predator, Prey, and Great Expectations quest. They fixed an issue where completing the Curse of Ebony Hawk quest prevents the player from obtaining the Bond's Gambit quest. They fixed an issue where completing the Expedition into Sarkor quest prevents the player from obtaining the One Threat at a Time quest. They fixed an issue where completing the Strength of an Earth quest prevents the player from obtaining Fading Light and Azure Tears quest. And they fixed an issue where completing the Twisted Metamorphosis quest prevents the player from obtaining the Blessings of the Fallen quest. And last but not least, they fixed an issue where completing the Facets of Light and Darkness quest prevents the player from obtaining the Descent to Frosted Slumber and Transmuting Iron to Dust quest. Now, as you can see, this is a chunky piece of patch, and honestly I think this was needed. I wasn't even aware of some of these quests, and we're probably going to go on and have a lot of different quests pop up hopefully now when this is fixed. Now the downtime today is 4 hours, so it's definitely a big patch. It's not something they're taking lightly. And there's no mention of all the other kind of farms like the one that you can see in the background here, so I don't know if they'll be on a further patch and they'll change spawn rates for this, but I would like to think that they're probably only going to look at the boss farms, especially the farms that are going to give you epic items, like the one that we put out, Pastor Walsh, which has been patched in this update. Now don't forget, we are giving away a copy or multiple copies actually of New World. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment on every single New World video that I have put out. So I think this is like number 5 or 6 now, so go ahead, go back and comment on the others. We're not picking just one winner, we will pick multiple winners from all of the videos. That means each video you're commenting on gives you more chance because you'll be counted more than once in the draw. So be sure to just make sure you comment on every single video if you want to play. Even if you want to give the game away, just do it. We'll give you the game code and you can do as you please with it. Now, if you don't want to enter the competition, you want to help support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member or just by simply clicking that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out a lot. If you are a member, you will get member benefits, and we will also add additional entrances into all of our competitions on the channel. And if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that we've given away PS5s, Xboxes, PC gaming setups. We've given away so much stuff. So if you want to have an upper chance or more of a chance, be sure to become a member of the channel just by clicking that join button below. With that being said, sorry for going on at the end here, guys. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.